Psalm 103 verse 13. As a father has compassion on his children, so the Lord has compassion on them that fear him. Now, compassion translates the Hebrew word rachem. One of God's names, in fact, is Av HaRachamim, which means the father of mercies or of compassion. It's a 12th century Jewish prayer which is recited every Sabbath morning in the synagogues. Now, in the previous two verses, we journeyed through infinity, the heavens above the earth, the east from the west, and we were faced with the incomprehensible, and hopefully we felt a sense of being stunned. That feeling is the feeling of awe. When the Bible talks about the fear of God, it doesn't mean anxious fear, but wondering fear. It's not being frightened, it's being awestruck, dumbfounded, speechless. Now, the two ideas are probably related in some way, being afraid and being in amazement. But my dad made such a connection for me when I was very little, and a summer thunderstorm was raging outside. It was night time, and so the effect of the lightning was optimized. Dad led me to the window and opened it so that we could feel the breeze and smell the rain and get the full effect of the thunder and lightning. Standing beside my dad, I could fear nothing. But it was more than that. My fear was turned to awe. When I had no fear of being hurt, another type of fear was allowed to emerge, that of wonder. I've since noticed that every good thing has got a counterfeit, and the way to distinguish them is that the good things edify and strengthen, whilst the bad things, the counterfeits, enervate or devitalize us. They rob us of courage and cheerfulness, and once that happens, we stop hearing God. When you are frightened or anxious, you cannot hear God. Now look back at the verse. God has compassion on those who revere him and wonder at him. In order for that to happen in a person's life, the counterfeit of anxious fear must be driven out. The two cannot coexist. Judaism has a maxim: the fear of God drives out every other fear.